So, hi, Edrine. It's good to finally catch up with you after a while. And I needed to have this interview with you so your fans can know about your music journey, about the plans you have for your music journey ahead, especially with your current album, My Race, and to have you share your insights from your experience in this music business, in this creative space of Kasese, for other people who are coming up to learn from your journey, because I believe you're one of those creatives, current generation creatives and musicians from Kasese who have really made their mark, who have earned their name for the past 6 years since 2019, right? That's when you started professional music, 2019. So,
Yeah.
in a nutshell, who is Edrine K for someone who has never met you and who doesn't know about you?
Hey guys, my name is Edrine K. I'm a singer, a songwriter, a social advocate who uses music to put a spotlight on issues affecting women and girls. Yeah, that's how I would describe myself.
Okay. Most of us got to hear about you when you started singing in 2019. What was your first studio? When was the first time you went to studio to record a song?
Professionally,
No,
or
the first time you went to studio to record a song.
the first time I went to studio to record the song was in 2017. Yeah, our matron was getting married. So she asked us to compose a song for her and then record it. So that was the first time I went to studio and sang a song. And it was an amazing moment.
Okay. Okay, so the first time was a wedding song.
Yeah.
That was before. By then, what were very many how you want to do this thing professionally and start singing for the general public, or it was just a one-time thing?
I was just a little girl who is excited to finally go to studio and have a recorded song. That's what I can say.
And what studio was that?
As that was Bounce Records in Wera.
It appears as though even the songs that you eventually made that made us know you were produced by Bounce.
Yeah,
Uh,
I am someone who is addicted to good sounds.
okay, so
Yeah.
now about your first songs, the first songs we got to. I first heard your song Yesterday Nawe. Uh, which producers produced Yesterday Nawe, Awesome, and Get Off My Way?
Mm, Awesome was a song. It was an offer given to me by producer Simeon.
Oh, so he gave
Producer
you an
Simeon.
offer.
Producer Simeon gave me an offer after listening to a song
Mm,
I had backed up. I think there is a song I backed up. It was sung by Unasi.
mm.
I've forgotten the title. So I sang it was actually it was like a 5 second verse that I sang in that song, and he was like, that is an amazing voice. Who is that girl? I would love to give her an offer to come and record an audio. So I utilized the opportunity after my senior four, that was 2018. Yeah. During my work, I had to go there and meet producer Simon, and then we had to share lots of. Okay, he had to show me lots of inspirational people that I could look up to in music. Yeah, so that's when we did Awesome, and it was produced by producer Simeon. Then Get Off My Way, Yes in a Way, My Redeemer. Those were my first projects that were made by producer Bounce.
Producer Bounce.
Yes.
Wow. So how do you get to pay for songs like, because I understand at that time you didn't have anyone financially supporting your music, like an organized management or something. How do you get to pay for your audios like Yes Ninawe, Get Off My Way, and My Redeemer? How do you get to pay for those? I'm asking you these questions because I know there are other young artists who are starting out who think that to start you need someone to give you a lot of money. Some of them look at you and probably think the only way you are able to start is maybe because you had a lot of money to start with. How do you get those audios recorded?
Now that okay. That one is a very long story on how I started recording those audios.
If if
But
if I asked you that in 3 minutes, tell us about how you came up with those projects to someone who is starting.
okay, if I'm to wrap up that whole story, one of the things I used to do is I used to save. At where secondary, we always had the talent show every Wednesday. So everyone who thought they can sing, they would come up. Maybe whether it is a composed song, whether you're miming some other person's song, it would be okay. It was just a talent show. Like that day to show talents during the chapel time. So that was the time that I think I practiced a lot when it came to writing, music, um, okay, finding which melodies would be nice for me. It was actually a time for me to practice, to get ready to become the Edrine K that people know right now. Because I used to sing every Wednesday at chapel. I know
Mm.
my hobbies and orgies they can actually say that. And we sometimes people used to give us money, like the students, the teachers. So when you sing a nice song, they'll give you at least maybe after a performance, you'd find yourself with like 3,000, 2K, 10,000 if the day was good. So I used to save, that's what I can say. But then besides that, just like I said, after going to studio for the first time, recording a project for my matron, she was called Joyly. After recording that, Bounce used to call me to come and back up artists. They
Mm.
used to give me some little money. So an artist would tell you that I have 5 songs and you're going to back me up. Maybe I'm going to give you 10K. And
Mm.
so 10,000 at that moment was a lot of money because it was only, I would only just use 2,000 for transport from school and after school. But I always went there when there was a public holiday or maybe there is a football match because I wasn't a fan of games. So whenever there was a public holiday or even during holidays, that's when I used to go to Bounce's studio and do it and record that, I mean, and backup artists. So the little money they used to give me, I used to keep it. I used to keep it and then save it up all together and record the music.